Delray Beach is like a Wall Street tech stock getting ready to have an IPO, and I'm going to show you why. In today's video, I'm going to share 6 things you must know about Delray Beach in the middle of 2022 if you are planning on moving and living in this place. Yes, Delray Beach is like a Wall Street tech stock going higher and higher all the time. It is in favor. So today I'm going to talk with you about what the city is doing to make Delray Beach competitive, like making the downtown area safer, like what they're doing to help our local businesses thrive. I'm also going to talk about our local real estate market with the condos in downtown and on the beach. I want to share a little about the commercial developments and why those are vital to the future of our city. And if you stick to the end, I'm going to share with you one cool thing that I was shocked, man. Something that's happening in the city that's making a splash. But first, I'm J-Dub, MrDowntownDelray with EXP Realty. And if this is your first time on my channel, please subscribe to my channel so that YouTube thinks my videos are cool. And also, my phone number and email are down below. Send me a text, give me a phone call, get in touch with me, however you want to do it. But also, if you sit to the very end, I'm going to give you access to my free relocation guide. In it is information about schools, about medical, about gated communities. It's got everything in there and it's free, so stick around. But in the meantime, let's get started. First up, let's talk about what the city is doing to improve the downtown area and our local neighborhoods. And first up, take a look at this video I did about 1.5 years ago of Ocielo Park. Back then, they initiated a multi-million-dollar neighborhood improvement plan. Improved roads, the alleyways were paved, increasing electricity capability, plumbing, sidewalks, you name it. Property values have done only one thing, gone up. Next up, they're working on South 10th Street on the south side of town right now. Ocielo Park is converting from old to new with all sorts of new construction. They're redoing the entire road from I-95 all the way to Swinton. It's blocked. It's going to be a few more months before that opens up, adding better traffic flow there. And then on the Northwest District, which is the Northwest Settlement District area, they've already improved and paved Lake Ida, which was long overdue. It's a beautiful road at this point. They're also having city community events right now. You can take a look at this flyer that I just received talking about how they're going to upgrade the Northwest District over the next year or two. And in that plan, they're not going to tell many people, and it is going to kind of a hush-hush right now, but there's something happening at Pompey Park that's going to be big over the next few years. Stay tuned for that. And also, I've been attending the last 2 Downtown Development Authority, the DDA, meetings they have every 30 to 45 days. A lot of citizens are invited to attend, where they talk and they ask for participation about what you would like to help improve the city. And the number one thing I've been told over the last couple of years is safety. Safety for tourism, safety for the downtown area, because Atlantic Avenue, as everyone knows, is becoming world famous, making sure that the restaurants and all the patrons are safe. The city last year began a program. They've added a couple of local security police officers riding those cool 2-wheel thingamajiggers. I forgot what they're called, but they cruise around all over town making sure that everyone is safe. How can they help? Handing out sheets of safety and also how to keep our city clean. Obviously, we've got a beach, which is what people come here for. Millions of people come here every year for our beach. So the city is listening, they're paying attention, and I'm going to be attending those meetings on a forward-moving basis. So while we're talking about downtown Delray, let's shift gears to the next thing you got to know, and that's about the real estate, primarily condos and townhomes. Let's take a look at this graph. Majority of our units that we sell in Delray Beach are 2-bedroom, 2 baths. There's others, of course, but this makes up the majority. And you can see here the median sales price is $675,000 and the average square foot price is $518 a foot. That's high. Right now, inventory is very tight. There's no new large commercial or condominium developments or townhome developments on the map as we speak today. There's several 4-unit developments, I think a 6 and an 8-unit development over near the tennis court on the west side of Swinton on Atlantic. Next year, they're planning on a 18 or 22 unit development that's going to happen. That'll be nice inventory. But overall, over the last few years, prices have gone up because inventory is very tight. As you know, Delray is only about 14 blocks by 14 blocks, and it has only so much space for this. So as we move forward, I anticipate condominium townhome prices to remain steady or continue to rise, and that's only going to put pressure on buyers wanting to buy reasonably priced condos. And while we're talking about condos and real estate, let's move over to A1A and the beach and talking about what's happening with the high-rise condo market on beachside area. So basically right now in Delray Beach, there are no condos under $500,000. I watched this meticulously. As a matter of fact, 2 years ago, I began running an ad on Facebook and Google talking about how one day condos under $500,000 are going to be toast. And guess what? They're toast. I write a weekly e-letter to people who subscribe to my weekly e-letter. Every Wednesday it goes out. And if you want to be a part of that, please subscribe, send me an email, send me a phone number, somehow get a hold of me so I can get you on the list. I promise you I'm not going to hurt you. It's just good information about what's happening here locally. 2 years ago, there was 30 or 40 condos under $500,000. Today there's zero. So what's happening? People are having to go south to Highland Beach and Boca. And as of this video, there were only 7 condos under $500,000 between Boca, Highland Beach, and Delray Beach. If we go up to $750,000, there's 28 properties. And then if we go up to $1 million and less, there's 51 properties. So obviously the price along the beach has gone up, up, and up. And if you're looking for condos under $500,000, it's just a hard thing to find, and you're gonna have a lot of patience. Number 4 are animals and dog parks. I don't know why, but a lot of people think there's not enough space for our dogs to go out and have fun, that we're not friendly. Delray Beach is very dog friendly. Have you ever been to Old School Square any weekend at the farmer's market, or maybe on Wednesday nights when the drummer bands are going? My daughter and I, we take our bike, we take our skateboard, we take our dog down there. You'll probably see us on there on a Saturday morning, Sunday morning, or a Wednesday evening. There's dogs everywhere playing. And have you been to Lake Ida, where all the boating and activity is? Go to Lake Ida, go to the very end. It's right up along I-95, but it's right off of Lake Ida Road and the I-95. Entrance is for a great park. Bring your family, bring whatever you want to. You can go skiing, you can go fishing. Bring your dog. They have spots for big dogs, medium dogs, small dogs. Take a look at this video of what I've done with my dog. We have a blast over there. Delray Beach is absolutely dog friendly, and it's something you need to know about if you're going to live here. Next up, number 5 is the commercial development, which is really at the hub and epicenter of what's happening in Delray Beach. Over the last 5 years, there's been development after development happening. More hotels are coming in. Right now, the biggie is Atlantic Crossing, which is right on Atlantic Avenue, just off of the Intracoastal on Federal Highway. They're almost done finishing the first phase, which is 4 large buildings. It's going to be commercial mixed use, luxury condos, luxury apartments, and retail and restaurants.
1, 2, 3 buildings, 4 buildings.
They're almost ready. Probably by the end of this year, we're going to start to see some openings and some activity happening there. Over the next couple of years, Atlantic Crossing is going to expand to more stuff along the Intracoastal. Keep an eye out for that. Now we've got another hotel on Northeast 2nd Street on Federal. It's going to be a mid-range. That's almost done. Probably early next year, 2023, that's going to be opening for the public. Then we have, of course, the Sunday Village right on the corner of Atlantic Avenue and Swinton. This entire city block, Atlantic to Swinton, all the way down. That's the heart, that is the epicenter of the city. And over the next 3 to 4 years, when that development gets rolling, it's going to be stunning, and it's going to be a very important part of business activity for the city. Also, if you go west of I-95 at the corner of Congress and Atlantic Avenue, you can see from the video here in the photos, corner of Atlantic Avenue, west of the 95 and Congress is yet another large development. Not sure exactly what it's going to be, but it's a large development taking place as we speak now. Yes, commercial development is here. It's an important part of the future job growth and adding more people to the city. It's just a part of Delray Beach that's happening. And the sixth thing you must know about Delray Beach is one word: pickleball. That's right. Delray Beach somehow is becoming a hub for pickleball. I've heard of places like Naples, Florida on the west coast of Florida, but now Delray Beach is catching this buzz of pickleball. A couple of years ago, there was a $60,000 tournament. And now if you go to the Delray Beach Tennis Club right on Atlantic Avenue, west of Swinton Avenue, you can go in there where we have the 7,500 seat stadium where they have the ATP Pro Tennis Tournament. In the back of there, that's where they have these courts where you can join clubs. There's the Delray Beach Pickleball Club. All ages, kids, middle-aged, older people, they're joining as families. They're having tournaments. People are making pickleball in Delray Beach a destination, and it's becoming a thing. I'm shocked. I'm gonna have to dig into this, give you more information about it. It might be even a future video for you. I don't know. But if you're thinking about Delray Beach and moving here to have some fun with the family, pickleball, who would have thought? About every 6 months, I seem to redo this specific video with new updates about what's happening in Delray Beach because a lot of people are calling me wanting to move and live here. There's just this buzz about Delray. People from Miami are moving up here. They're coming from all over, and guess where they want to come? Delray Beach. So I've got to update this video because between real estate and what the city is doing, and the improvements and the tourism, this place has a lot going on. And if you want to be a part of it, again, my phone number and emails below. Give me a call, send me a text, do something. But I promised you this relocation guide. I made it for you specifically. It gives you information on schools and school districts, about medical stuff and hospitals and doctors, gated communities. If you want to live out west in one of the country clubs, Seagate Country Club, I did a video about that. You can take a look at that up here as well. Seagate Country Club is doing some amazing things. So I've got all that information. I'll give you the link down below, or you can call me and I'll send it to you for free. If you like this video, please once again subscribe and smash that bell because that's going to tell YouTube that I'm doing a good job, and I'll come back and do it again. We'll see you next time.